Hey. Well, today is the first one of the season. This customer, I've just swept the chimney, so I don't have to go through all that procedure. So please don't think that it hasn't been swept and I've just come in and I'm going to do this, because that's not how I operate. I know some of my friends across the pond think that's the way that it operates, but we don't do that at Zachary Sweeps. The first thing I will show you is that, look, if you, let me see if I can get you in the right position. Let me see. Can you see? This is weird doing it this way round. Right, well, the actual stove's moved. Can you see the lines? See one side's moved to the other? So as I've shown you on many occasions, really simple. Probably better to shut the door first and then just move it with your hands like that. And then make sure it's all lined up like that. It's not going to do any damage to the liner because originally it would have been in there. So like, look at it now. As you can see, let's go down. It's straight again. It's such a simple process to sort out. But that's the first thing. What's happening with this one is the customer is having problems with it downdrafting. So like, this is my first one that I've done this year. So I'm a bit excited, I won't lie. So like, but you know me, I've got like, what we need is paper and light and a lighter. And we've got lighter here. So because we've had so much rain, I'm really surprised that this is the first one. As I said, I've been doing it 24 years. Yes, people have their own ways of doing things, and I've learnt from experience the quick and easy way. I even did like a video ages ago, like how quick I could get a fire to draw. So what I've done, obviously, I've checked outside first, checked that it's got a cover, it's got a bird guard on it. I've also checked that it's got I've also swept it, make sure there's no nesting in there, because obviously it's got to cover it, it's not going to have a nest in there. But you never know when you go to people's houses that they might have had the cover put on after the birds have nested, because I go to a lot of houses where what happens is that the customer, and as you can see, plenty of paper, don't be shy with it. You have to remember, you've got a stainless steel liner up there, it's wet. You want it dry as quick as you can. So what we do is we do that, and then we light it like that, because the customer wants a fire on. So you're going to see the whole shebang today. So we let it just do that for a split second, light it there, and then we quickly shut the door. I don't know how the vent works on this one, but we will soon find out whether that closes it off or whether that will open it up. Because a lot of them don't have an arrow, and if you don't have the instruction manual, so what happens when this happens, what you need to do is just open the door slightly, just to get a bit of air going in there, yeah? Right, see the difference when I open the door? You just open the door a little bit. I wonder if I can put you just at the front like that. And you can see. Hear that roaring? Let's come back a bit. That's what we're looking for. I don't know which way is left, or there's so many different appliances, but see that instantly. Maybe now I'll put you, I'll find the best place for you to be to see the whole process. So there you go, like straight away. Like that down, look. Closing up. You just got to find which way's open. I think that's open. And that's open to me, but it's definitely not going out. So what we're going to do now, we want to do it a couple of times. So I've got a nice old, probably the best paper really. What is it? The Observer. Perfect. Load of old tosh. Fake news. And then just do it again. This time. You know, you are going to get a little bit of smoke coming in. Just stick it in there, get it in there, put it in there like that. It's actually got like a little spring thing on it, but what we want to do now is we want to see if it will draw with the door shut now, because we don't, obviously they don't want to have to use it with the door open to get it to work. So what the process and the basis of what we're trying to do here is we want to light the fire and warm the flue up. That's what we're looking to do here. So as you can see, when we first did it, it was going out. It's not going out now, is it? So you just do that a couple of times. That's all you need. So crappy little paper like the Observer. Stick that in the fire. Perfect. I'm not even going to say anything about that team. But there you go. Say no more. I don't get into politics, religion, sports, especially, I don't know if it's like over the pond like it is in this country, but it can be very, very, very heated debates about stuff like that. I can actually feel the warmth coming off there. So what we'll be looking for now is to get a bit of like, they've got this wood. It's not very ideal, but it will do. So we're going to just chuck a couple in there now. Just throw them in there like that. We're trying to do them at an angle so they're not like, and fill it up. Don't be frightened. Get it up there, fill it up as much as you can. See, what happens is people, they use fire lighters and they use it, they light it the exact same way they started off with at the beginning. When I say at the beginning, as they did on their last fire at the end of the season. And when you think, like, I don't know what the US has been like at the moment, but the UK, we've just been in, this year has been a wet year. They make me laugh. They go, oh, it's the wettest September on record. Every bloody month's the wettest on record. You know, they couldn't even predict what's outside, let alone what's going on. You know, we can just look outside the window. So don't worry if it goes out. It's no big deal. Because what we'll do, because the heat's there now, what we'll do is just, we'll stick some more paper in there. Like that, the old classic fake news crap. I'll put that in there. And then what we'll do is let that go in there like that. As we know now that the actual... We've got some more fake news stuff here. Which one have we got here? Paedophile Central, the BBC. Yeah, we want to burn that one. So let's get rid of that lot right there. They even have a statue outside the BBC. It's amazing, it is. Absolutely amazing. But like I was from Eric Gill, his name is. You can check him out on what do I do with the lighter? I get my hand just a minute ago. Even the Catholic Church has taken down his statue, but the BBC refused to. It just says it all after all the scandals that they've had. So we know it's warm now, so we should be all right. So what I've done is I've done it the other way around because I'm going to light the wood now, and as you'll see, I mean I can literally get these going in 30 seconds. I got a video somewhere along on my channel where you could feel the air blowing down there, and I had it going in 30 seconds. It's on the log channel chat page. It's about 12,000 members on there. I think this needs a little bit, because the thing with this newspaper, it's come from a recycle bin, and so basically it's a little bit damp. But as soon as it warms up, because it's so thin, this is probably the best paper to use, to be fair. And what we're trying to do now is listen out for crackling. As soon as we start hearing crackling, we'll know we're there. Don't be frightened of them. Remember, they're all at the right distances and everything like that. Obviously don't open them too much. It's got a magnet that shuts it, which is good for safety reasons. But just a little bit of air. Just keep it going. Customer's feeling the cold, so she's asked me if I could get the fire going for her before I go. So fortunate, I'm working all local today, not all over the place. So, and this is so therapeutic. I heard a crackle then. Can you hear that? So that's what we're aiming for. And maybe we better close it now, because the paper should be dry enough, I would have thought. What do you reckon? So we've burnt some great stuff today. The BBC. Yeah, check out that Eric Gill statue outside the BBC after all the scandals that have happened with them, and they won't take it out. It's shocking. That's why I am not a fan. I don't watch any social mainstream media or anything like that. I'm not right wing, as like they probably like to call everybody who doesn't conform to the narrative. But I don't believe fake news, so I'm not a mainstream media person, and I certainly don't want to be watching Antiques Roadshow and all that nonsense every day, or them drama programs that they have on the telly nowadays. My God, we have in England, we have TV shows like like Coronation Street and EastEnders and Emmerdale. They've been going, like, some of them have been 50, 60 years, like 3 times a week. People are obsessed with them. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I'm a big sci-fi fan. I love my metal and I love sci-fi, and that's why I really love the guys over the pond. And it's literally because you do so much cool sci-fi stuff. Metal, I'll say it's about 50-50 split for me, because there's a lot of British metal bands, like, not up and coming. There's a few, but there's not as many as there used to be. Hopefully it'll start coming up again. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, because I won't mind hopefully getting rid of, because I don't appear to have much logs here. Oh, there's another one here, so I really want to get this one in. So sometimes we've got to be careful, because you've got like the half as it is. Just get a sheet like that and just put it underneath by the door, just in case any hot embers decide they're going to drop down. But I really want to get one of these on there, because you can see it really wants to, doesn't it? So maybe we can get one of these forks to. No, it's not going to work. So we'll just have to let it die down for a little bit. So that's fine. Let me have a look at the time. Yeah, I've got loads of time. I don't have to be at my next job till 12, and it's only 20 past 11. And, well, of course, remember, you have the chimney sweep around, because I'm not charging for this. Always make sure you make him a coffee, because if you don't, he won't do this for you. So just remember that. Or he might do. I would. But it always helps, because then it gives me time to just sit and enjoy the fire. What I'm trying to do is that stuff go away, because I know as soon as I open the door, it's going to like come out into the room. That's why I've put that bit of cardboard there, because it's got a white marble surround, and we really don't want to damage that, do we? The only thing I will advise this customer to get is a thermometer for it. It's alright doing it like this now. It's alright doing it like it is now, just to get it dried up there, because like the heat now is incredible. It's probably going to like make my phone like tell me it's overheating in a minute. What I really want to do is get a log in. I'm going to take a chance, just get one of them in there like that, and then you don't want any hot embers on there. off at all. That's why I've got this as it is. It's always important just to remember that, because that won't be very cool if you burn that half. I'm trying to show them how to do it. I've got a smaller log here. We'll get that one on. As you can see, if you do see them, I'm just gonna, not the ones on the, just them ones. I always worry about stuff like that. If you ever do what I've just done, turn it off. What we want to do now is we want to see if we can get that wood going. See, the customer's tried and tried and tried, and he's just not had no luck. The only thing I will say, don't burn stuff like that. That's definitely a no-no. A bit of cardboard. Because people use, what is it, like these? These are alright. You see these? If you haven't used your chimney for like 8 months and it's been pouring down with rain, torrential rain I mean, these are about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. They're going to do nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. Well, let's just tidy up that. Because obviously we want to leave it as we find it. Sometimes it's a good idea just to get that brush on out. As I said, we don't want to leave any burn marks. There's already a couple of burn marks on there, but fortunately enough, they're not from me. Customers been burning the carpet. That's another thing I would say to you. If you do decide to have one of these, make sure you get a mat to go in front of your fireplace. Because otherwise, when they spit, which they will do, they will there's a big log there, but I can't get it in there. But I would say that's mission accomplished, don't you? Take off the old stand. Get my hand out of the way so you can see. Go back a bit. It's difficult looking at it this way round. Can you hear it? Like an Apache gunship. You can see that the actual wood is burning well. Right, we're just going to turn you around now. There you go. That's it. Fire sorted. And like, you know, as I said, it pays. I mean, he's got a few marks on there already. It does pay to put up like a bit of cardboard on the base. I'm just going to hoover that underneath in a minute. But yeah, that's it. It's all done. What's it saying? Some functions, yeah, it's going to get too hot. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. And there you go. That's how you get a fire going. Have a great afternoon and enjoy it. Remember, there's going to be a lot of them out there that are going to be like this. So don't forget, watch the video.